Only the chosen ones know the true weight of the universe's silence. If you feel constantly tested, know there is a greater purpose behind each trial. The chosen ones are those whose souls carry an ancient mission, a hidden truth that the universe or God does not reveal easily. Being chosen means walking between shadows and light, facing pains that seem unbearable, only to discover that these challenges are not punishments, but lessons. Each obstacle is a fragment of knowledge, a key to unlocking cosmic mysteries that only the strongest can endure. There is much more between the stars than we can see. Some of us feel the call of something beyond this planet, an extraterrestrial presence that whispers secrets to our ears. Perhaps the tests don't come only from divine forces, but from superior intelligences observing us, waiting for us to awaken to our true essence. Reaching fulfillment is not a straight path, but a journey full of twists, where spiritual awakening comes from looking beyond illusions and finding the real meaning of being. The chosen are tested because only they can understand what lies beyond the veil of reality. Every tear, every struggle, are portals that lead us to understand who we really are. It's not about overcoming the world around us, but about transcending the inner limitations that hold us back. This is where fulfillment reveals itself. In the moment you realize that trials are not enemies, but bearers of your enlightenment. The trials the universe imposes on the chosen ones are not random. They come in waves, striking the heart and soul, touching the deepest wounds. But there's a reason for this. Each trial is a mirror, reflecting something inside you that needs to be transformed. It is through the fire of hardship that the soul is purified and evolves. For those who bear the burden of being chosen, suffering may seem constant, but within that discomfort lies the path to liberation and spiritual growth. The secret to handling these trials is acceptance. Not a resigned acceptance, but a conscious one, where you understand that suffering is temporary and behind it lies a valuable lesson. The chosen cannot fight the flow of the universe, but they can learn to ride its waves. Relief comes when you stop resisting the process and begin to see every obstacle as an opportunity for growth. Suffering lessens when we stop fighting against transformation. To achieve spiritual growth, the chosen must develop patience and resilience. The universe demands an inner strength that transcends human logic. Learning to cultivate peace in the midst of the storm is what brings evolution. Every test overcome, every wound healed, brings you one step closer to fulfillment. Spiritual growth isn't about avoiding life's pains, but about dancing with them, using them as fuel to become the most powerful and enlightened version of yourself. The journey of the chosen ones is not just about enduring trials. It's about understanding the deeper meaning behind them. Every hardship carries a message, a lesson crafted specifically for your growth. It's like a cosmic riddle, where each piece of suffering is part of a larger puzzle that reveals your true path. The universe doesn't test the chosen to break them, but to mold them into vessels capable of holding immense spiritual power. This transformation isn't instant, and it's far from easy, but it's what sets the chosen apart from those who merely drift through life. Consider moments when everything seems to fall apart. Relationships crumble, careers stall, health fails. These aren't coincidences or random acts of misfortune. They are wake-up calls from the universe. Imagine a caterpillar struggling in its cocoon. The process is painful, but that struggle is necessary for it to transform into a butterfly. Similarly, the chosen must endure their cocoon phase, breaking free from old limitations to step into their higher selves. The pain isn't meant to punish, but to awaken. Each moment of suffering cracks open the shell that keeps you from your true potential. To handle this, the chosen must learn to trust in the process, even when it makes no sense. There will be times when you'll question everything, and that's when the test is at its peak. Instead of resisting, shift your perspective. Ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Perhaps the collapse of something you held dear is creating space for something greater. Maybe the betrayal of a close friend is teaching you the value of self-reliance. Each test is an invitation to grow, and with every lesson learned, the burden lightens, the suffering eases, and the spirit ascends to higher levels of understanding. In the end, The tests are not there to defeat you, but to refine you, to strip away what no longer serves you so that you can rise to your highest purpose. The universe doesn't choose the weak for such challenges. It selects those with the strength to evolve and, in turn, inspire others. As the chosen continue on this path, they come to realize that each test, no matter how painful, is a stepping stone toward their ultimate purpose. The universe doesn't leave them wandering in darkness forever. With each trial, their vision becomes clearer, their intuition sharper, and their connection with the divine deepens. What once felt like unbearable suffering begins to reveal itself as a process of spiritual alchemy, transforming base experiences of pain into the gold of wisdom and strength. In navigating these tests, the chosen learn the art of surrender. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting the divine plan, even when it's obscured by doubt and fear. It's about embracing discomfort, knowing that growth is happening beneath the surface, even if you can't yet see it. The struggles, the setbacks, the confusion, all of it is leading you to a higher version of yourself. The universe pushes the chosen beyond their limits, not to destroy them, but to show them that their limits were an illusion all along. Examples of this process are all around us. Those who have risen to great spiritual heights, teachers, healers, visionaries, have all walked through fire. They've lost loved ones, endured betrayals, faced failure after failure. Yet they emerged not with bitterness, but with a deeper understanding of themselves and the universe. These individuals didn't avoid their trials. They faced them, learned from them, and allowed themselves to be remade by them. The chosen, too, will come to this realization. Every wound is a portal to transformation. And in the end, when you look back, you'll see that the universe wasn't testing you. It was preparing you. The chosen are not meant to survive the storm. They are meant to become it.